Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
It's high noon.
And I was nervous you were going to forget.
Well, you know, there's so much going on.
Oh, snap. Look at these two. High noon, baby.
High noon. Hold on.
You know, we're missing the biggest sold-out show of the film festival, and I am completely of two minds. Like, on the one hand, I'm completely relieved because I don't have to deal with it.
Penn.
And I also feel terrible because...
You're doing a lot of talking, but you need to make some time for...
All right, guys, pictures up.
Pictures up.
Pictures up. And roll sound. Rolling.
Rolling.
I hear you talking over our intro.
Camera speed. 2. Awesome. Take 2. Mark.
Set.
I thought we were going to patch that in.
Oh, no.
Action.
No, we're live.
I know, right.
Welcome to the Penn Cinema Podcast, your behind-the-curtain connection for movie news and reviews. Now here are your hosts, Penn Ketchum and David Moulton.
Welcome to the show. I'm David Moulton.
And I'm Penn Ketchum. What's up?
Hey.
Sorry about that, David.
Now you can actually talk.
I forgot.
Before this, I was just ignoring you.
I lost the plot.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Yeah.
it's clearly.
Yeah.
I want to say welcome to the
yeah.
something like 50 to 60,000 people in the audience
Yeah.
today.
Well, not counting the line, we have speakers set up in the hallway for the people who
Right.
couldn't fit.
It's kind of embarrassing for all the other things going on at the theater because they're empty, right?
So that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Now, if we can give that previous comment some perspective. So we're in the middle of the Red Rose Film Festival,
Right.
which has already tripled the tickets sold from last year.
Nice.
So it's off to a great start. Everything's going great. But the one theater that is like the highest pinch point, because it's literally sold out. There's 129 seats in Theater 5, and we sold 129 tickets to this movie called Unexpected Peace. So we have volunteers like at the door, because you have these all-access badges, but in the fine print somewhere, it says having the all-access badge does not guarantee admission, because you got to be first come, first serve. So people who already bought their tickets, they already first came and first served. And so now we have an overflow theater across the hall in Theater 10. And I am incredibly stressed out that I'm not there to like manage it.
Right.
But I do have a team of experts in place. So I'm also relieved that I don't have to be there to manage it.
It's daytime, so Mr. Manager's here.
Mr. Manager.
We haven't talked about Mr. Manager in a while.
I love that guy.
He's here.
Yeah.
And, he's great. So.
He's the boss.
Yep, clearly.
Big Joel Holler.
That's right, man.
So his name's Joel. And we went,
Mr. Manager.
Right, Mr. Manager.
Yeah.
And we went to all locations training. First time ever. We got all the management from all 3 locations together, and we did a training. Training was called How to Deal with Difficult Customers Like David.
Yeah.
Right.
And he rose his hand and said, how do you deal with a difficult owner?
right. That was a separate one.
I have bigger questions.
Right. So anyway, Joel was at this training, and he introduced himself to the group as Big Joe.
Big Joe.
Now, there's an L on the end of his name.
Yeah.
And he is a big guy, but he introduced himself to the group as Big Joe, which we all got a kick out of. Called him Joe for the rest of the day.
Does he want to be called Joe?
I don't know.
Oh,
I haven't followed up. That might
if you see Mr. Manager, just call him Joe.
Big Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll know who he is. Got a big smile.
Big smile.
Yeah. Ready to get into some news?
Please.
This is a live show. We don't have time for gabbing and gaffing.
Nah. Gabbing and gaffing, and gabbing.
Do we want to start off with the biggest news of the week?
Oh yeah, big time.
This is hot stuff. New logo for Penn Cinema.
Right.
This has been in the works for how long? 20, 30 years?
Right. Yep. Right before I had the idea to open the theater, I was like
I think 20 years in, 12 years in, I'll change my logo.
Right. Here's when I was pitching it to the early investors. I was like, and then 18 years after we open, we'll get a new brand.
Don't worry.
Right.
I got it all up here.
So it's been a really interesting process because, as you can see on the screen, is our new logo. And when we started working with a marketing company, we were like, we want to have a plan in place for our 20th anniversary, which would be in November of 2026. So we were wanting to plan ahead and want to have everything ready and, doing basically a new rebranding. And the first time we met, the guys, it's from a group called Connective, which I just can't speak highly enough of them. They are
Mark
awesome.
Ryan Miller, great guy.
Yep, Mark and Kevin and Josh and the whole gang. Michael, Andrea. And so anyway, they were like, well, what about your logo? Is that like off you know.
They were like, we hate it.
Right. Well, they didn't say we hate it, but they were like, it would be really cool if we could do
If it was
something different. Right. Right. Well, the real problem with our current logo is that you can't adapt it to anything. Like, it is what it is, and that's it.
Yeah, that was difficult. Like when we were trying to come up with our logo.
Yeah.
Like, how do we work it in? Like, it's so its own thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna enjoy this new logo, and also the other thing that kind of worked out was it worked out that around the same time that we wanted to start talking about branding and being more professional with our marketing and all this kind of stuff, we also decided that, or we didn't decide, but by coincidence, we were a few months away from opening a new bar and an expanded menu and all that kind of stuff. So we decided to kind of roll it all together. So we timed our new logo to release at the film festival and simultaneously announced the construction of a new bar.
Nice.
So we have that video.
We have a little video we're going to show. Now, you know, if you're listening to this in just audio, we do have a live audience, and for the first time ever, we've got because we're in Penn Cinema. You ever hear of it?
I've heard great things about it.
We got these comfy seats, and we got video up on the screen. We got your computer up on the screen. Everyone's seeing all your business stuff because you forgot to close it. Right. But so we're going to be showing some video here. Go ahead.
Well, okay. Let's see if it starts in the right spot.
Welcome to Penn Cinema. What's up? I did feel like I was like rolling. It was still low. You know what I mean? Like no, not stumbling, but like movies. Can we go down to the 7? Yeah. Go slower and slower. It's so bad. Welcome to Penn Cinema. My name's Penn, and we're glad you're here. We're getting ready to unveil a brand new bar featuring a full-on liquor license, an expanded menu, and all kinds of cool things that will add to what we all love about going out to the movies. We've also created a more modern identity that captures everything we love about going out, built with our love for you and our passion for the movies. We're going to keep the excitement going for many years to come. All right, check it out.
Hey, there you go.
That's live.
That's live.
That's real
live.
audience response going on.
Right. It's amazing we were able to catch them all. Like that.
Yeah,
it's great.
Perfect timing too, right?
So so it's really exciting, and that little bit that we just watched will play in front of every movie. Well, it's playing already in front of all the film festival shows, and also will play in front of every movie for the next couple weeks, probably leading up to Wicked.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we're really excited about it.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah, what's up?
Look at this thing. That's Penn. I know that guy.
I know that guy. And the funny thing is, like, every time I show it to somebody in private, they're like, rewind it. I want to see the bar again. You know what I mean? Like, because it goes fast.
Yeah.
So it was a little like.
My favorite part is where it sounds like you say F movies at the beginning.
Right. Well, so here's what happened. They filmed it. We had this incredibly professional crew, and they sat me down in the front of the theater, and they filmed it.
Yeah.
And it came out perfectly.
Perfect.
And I hated it because I said to him, this is like way too grown up for me.
Yeah.
So it sounded like, for anyone who knows, one of my great friends, Tom Baldridge, great guy, was president of the chamber forever. But his job, now Tom is a regular guy.
Just a dude. Yeah.
But his job is talking to grown-ups all the time. Oof. Right? So this man is highly professional. And my feedback to the guys who did the video is this looks like a great video that Tom Baldridge would have made for the Chamber of Commerce. Because it's very. Well, meanwhile, the guy who had actually filmed it, that was like working that operation, he had sent me, to be funny, on my phone a bunch of outtakes from it, like of me cracking up and me pronouncing things wrong. And I was like, this is what we need to do. We need to set the friendly tone with the bloopers and then show the grown-up piece. Yeah. So that's what we did.
It works. It humanizes you as a child.
Right. Exactly. And I think the thing that we forget is, like, actually a lot of grown-ups come to the movies. They're not all jokers. You know what I mean? There's like people in their 60s and 70s who like want to come out and see some heavy, important film about some heavy and important topic.
Never heard of it.
No.
Yeah.
But we let them in anyway because they're cool.
Well, we have one other bit of news, not quite as big, but I will say I was walking in and I heard the captain talking about this.
Oh,
news.
yeah.
So this is pretty big.
Captain's got 2 things on his mind.
Yeah.
The new Mufasa, well, 3 things.
Okay.
The new Mufasa trailer, the new Star Wars news, and Cherry Coke.
I mean, do you need anything else?
you don't.
He's got his priorities.
Yeah, my man,
straight.
at any given time,
Yeah.
whatever's on his mind is X plus 1, with the 1 always equaling Cherry Coke.
Cherry Coke. What a guy.
Yeah.
Love him.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that vein,
Yeah.
they announced that they are continuing the Star Wars saga with Star Wars 10, 11, 12.
Right.
Right. 3 more Star Wars in line, but may not directly including, it's not the Skywalker saga, but it could include some legacy characters maybe. I don't know. Anyway, it's being written by Simon Kinberg. So he's penned this deal. Now let me just
Inked.
Let's just talk about some of the things this guy's done. Right? So I'm gonna see how hyped we can get.
How much of his history, yes.
Yeah. He wrote, and these are things he wrote or produced. Guy Ritchie's Sherlock Holmes,
Seen it, loved it.
right? He co-created Star Wars Rebels.
What's our opinion on Rebels?
Love it. I don't know if you saw Ahsoka. It was a continuation of
Okay,
it.
gotcha.
So, Deadpool,
We liked that.
right? Murder on the Orient Express.
Wait. You're telling me he wrote Deadpool?
He was
He
wrote
of-
or produced.
Wrote. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. Murder on the Orient Express.
We loved.
The Haunting of Venice.
We loved.
You also enjoyed.
Well, we
It wasn't
liked.
as good as the
we liked.
others, but
right.
yeah.
Right.
Logan, what we also loved. X-Men Days of Future Past.
I definitely watched Logan.
Right. Now, these are movies he wrote or produced.
Right.
Right. Now, let's just talk about movies that he wrote.
Okay.
Like, were fully him.
Right, because I
Like,
think
not like him and a crew of people like maybe these other movies were.
produced feels to me like political.
Right.
Like somehow he's attached to the to the project.
He's good at making it happen.
Right.
But he didn't create it.
All right, so what do you write?
So let's talk about some things that he fully created. And let's see
Yeah.
how hyped you get about this.
I hate this already.
we got a triple here of X-Men The Last Stand, X-Men Apocalypse, X-Men Dark Phoenix. He also wrote Elysium.
Those crickets you're hearing are live. They're
Yeah.
in the room with us.
He wrote Chappie,
Chappie was all right.
the live-action Cinderella, and here's a banger,
Venom.
the newest Fantastic Four.
Oh God. So in other words, you're not hyped about Star Wars trilogy.
I would say some people would take this news with a grain of salt. I just backed up the street salt machine and just dumped it all on the patio.
Oh boy.
Yeah, here's the thing about Star Wars is it's so heavily regulated by the top level producers that I don't feel like the people who write it and the produce it or even direct it, like how much of it is really them other than Ryan Johnson, sorry if you want to call him by his real name, other than him who ruined Star Wars for everybody. It's like
Now I'm regretting because up in a booth, right
Yeah.
on the other side of that wall,
Right.
there are Star Wars decorations from what's the one you hate?
all the new ones.
From all the new ones.
Yeah,
And I was gonna bring them down to like decorate our set, and now I wish I had. But we did pretty good.
I still love Star Wars. I'm just often disappointed
Yeah.
by it.
The set looks good though, right? You like the
Yeah.
Garfield?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Stormtrooper.
Well, Garfield's one of my favorite
Sure.
popcorn cups.
Yeah. And I was surprised to remind myself that Garfield was among the top 25 movies of this
Yeah.
year.
Did you look at
Yeah,
the list?
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't look at your list. I printed out my own list of
Okay. Is
what
this
was tops.
domestic or
Yeah.
worldwide?
This is Lititz.
Lititz.
Period.
Whoa.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm trying to talk about our set because I feel like
yeah.
there's
It's pretty impressive.
I feel like it's pretty sweet, but
My favorite part of the set is the planted audience.
yeah,
All the people would pay to be here.
I feel like
Look
it's missing
crowded.
just a little something though.
What?
Don't you feel? No, you good?
Well, I don't know. What are you
Yeah.
thinking?
Well, I don't. Let me see if this helps.
Oh no.
There we go. Now that fixes things right up. Got a nice Venom mask for David. Nice Venom.
Wow.
Yeah. So now we're good.
Wow, I feel.
And look, you can eat his brains
Eat
out
his
right out of
brains?
the top. Yeah.
Wow. Crazy how you have an extra one of those, huh?
I just happened to have one, and I was like, I want David to feel comfortable and welcomed.
Must have sold really good, huh?
So anyway, I think that's about.
All right, that brings us to the end of news. Oh, his patented move.
Plain and simple. Nothing fancy today.
You can only see that move live.
Right.
I see it every week.
Right. God bless.
And he does do it every week.
Yes.
But
and variations of it. And
you all can only see it at a live show.
Right.
It's,
right.
One would even say it's a gift.
You could.
Yeah.
You could.
All right. So we're going to do something special this week. Penn and I have, but we haven't really watched the trailers. So we thought, let's all watch the trailers together. How's that sound? Yeah. Everybody likes that idea?
Everybody likes that idea if it works.
If it works. Now, all I did was download the movies off of YouTube and stitch them together. So some of the trailers will have like 10 seconds of subscribe panels before it flips to the next one. We're only talking 10 minutes here. It's not much. So let's, you get it up and running. I'm going to go ahead and take a seat. Have you ever watched all the trailers before?
Well, there's definitely some I would have skipped.
Oh, Pendulum.
Well, it was an interesting experience watching it and not. I frequently watch the trailers by myself.
Right.
But sometimes if you're nearby or, I'm watching them fresh, like I can share with you my comments as we go. And yet.
There's also a fast forward button that you really like to use.
Right. Yes. There's a great fast forward button.
Yeah.
All right, so let's break it down.
Okay, all right. So let's make sure hold on. You still good audio-wise? Okay. All right, let's start at the bottom, work our way up.
Great.
The bottom of our list.
Yes, yeah. I gotcha. Mufasa.
Right. Mufasa, the Lion King. This is the final trailer for Mufasa, the Lion King. It shows a lot more of what I think the meat of the movie is going to be.
Did you get that part where he said, there will only be one Lion King?
What?
Get it?
What?
Yeah, see?
I think that visually it looks good. I think the story itself probably isn't bad, but I just feel like when you add this much adventure to an existing adventure story, it degrades the you know too much about how it's going to end. It makes the characters less special to me. Dune has the same problem,
right?
Where they write they want to write a book about things that happened 10 years before whatever thing, but they also want to write an interesting book, so the characters go through some crazy thing,
right?
And then when you think about it, it's like, oh, well, this character's constantly going through crazy things, which thus makes the original thing that you love less valuable because it's just the normal for them. It's no longer a fish out of the water experience.
And you also get the feeling as a viewer that it feels a little bit like fluff.
Yeah. Like to me, one of the things that made The Lion King feel more prominent is the fact that it seemed like Simba came from a long line of peaceful Lion Kings.
Right.
But now they're like, oh no, that just started with his dad.
Yeah.
Which kind of, the whole thing is about the circle of life and everything keeps going around and around and around and this is how things are, and then they get shaken up in The Lion King. But instead, it's constantly getting shaken up. Anyway.
I don't know. We talked in the past about Lin-Manuel Miranda putting his name on everything.
Yeah.
I hope this is good. I'm nervous. That's how I'll leave it. I didn't like it or dislike it. As a theater owner, I'm nervous.
You know what? How I think they manipulate us? Because every time I've seen one of these or anything with it, even today, I got goosebumps during the title screen when they started to play the Lion King theme.
Yeah. So is this your trailer of the week?
No.
No. God, no. Because there's so many other good ones to
It's
choose
also
from.
not the worst trailer of the week.
No, it's not. Speaking of the worst trailer of the week, Dirty Angels from Lionsgate.
Yeah.
This is the worst, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's also super limited. I almost didn't put it on there.
Yeah.
But I was like, I mean, it might get out there.
It was from the director Casino Royale, they said at the beginning. So I was like, oh, okay, this has some promise. This has, like, Casino Royale is one of my all-time favorites, right?
Yeah.
And then not so much.
No, it's this is a story of some secret agents that go to get some Taliban that have kidnapped a bunch of women.
Yeah, you've seen this movie a million times, but it's not even a pizza movie because it's not good enough to be called pizza.
Yeah, it really does feel like you're just looking at ingredients.
Yeah.
All right, I think this one is really interesting and is totally my runner-up.
What's that?
Oh, Canada.
Is that the ice one?
What?
Which one's Oh Canada?
Oh, Canada is the documentary about the guy who's was a filmmaker, but he's losing his mind.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, we did just watch these trailers.
Dude, that was 5-6 minutes ago.
There's only so many minutes in a day.
There's been a world since then. People have been born. Somebody was born and somebody died in the time since we watched that trailer.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong.
So don't tell me it wasn't a busy 6 minutes. And you want me to try to remember
a
trailer.
everything that happened since then?
Right.
Come on.
It's a big world, David. I got a lot to manage.
Can you tell us about this movie?
Oh, Canada?
Yeah.
Absolutely, I can. It
Yeah.
stars Richard Gere and the lady who you always think is Toni Collette, but then turns out to be
Uma
Tilda
Thurman.
Swinton.
It's not Tilda.
It's not Tilda Swinton?
She's not in this movie.
She in the Ice Age movie?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so who'd you say?
Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman.
You guys see what I deal with all the time?
Uma.
I mean, I can barely remember names, and I'm coming off on a good light.
All right, so Oh Canada stars Richard Gere and Uma Thurman. Like, everybody knows that.
And a guy who looks like Eugene Levy, but
And
younger.
I totally know what the movie's about because I just watched the trailer.
Right.
It's about an old guy who wants to have his story told so he would remember and leave a legacy. But he's old and grumpy, so he yells at everybody who's trying to take the movie and or make the movie. And there's some flashbacks to when he was a kid.
Okay, you're on the right
And he had a
path.
baby, I think, at some point.
You're on the right. The thing is, people want to make a documentary about him before he dies.
But the movie is a movie. It's not a movie. I mean, it's not a documentary. It's a movie about making a documentary.
Yeah. But the whole thing is that he claims he has all these secrets,
Right.
but they're saying he's getting his life confused with the movies he made and stories other people say because he's losing his sense of self with, I guess, dementia.
One time I asked Amy about I said, which friend of ours was that went, on the ski trip or something like that? And she's like, I don't know, what are you talking about? And I was like, remember they got up and they were telling us about, and then it turned out it was Doug Heffernan.
I can imagine
From the King of
We're how many
Queens.
years away before you're like, remember that time we had a Christmas and the whole family came over? Your brother was out front in the RV.
right.
I came out the one morning as empty.
Right. Somebody was talking about the blessing.
All right, next up we have Lord of the Rings.
Oh my God.
War of the Ring. This trailer is called King.
What?
Yeah, this trailer is called King.
The trailer has its own name?
Because this one focuses on the king and not the main character girl.
That's lame. I disapprove. I disapprove of this whole thing. I hate it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think it looks pretty, but I think this trailer did it better than the last trailer we reviewed. Because the last trailer we reviewed, I felt that they were just like, remember Oliphants? Remember The Watcher? Remember this monster? They're all here. They're all back. Get ready.
This looks like a He-Man show that should have been on TV, like a cartoon on Saturday morning.
I think that's what they're aiming for.
Okay. Well,
That has an audience, and I don't know how to tell you this. It's not you.
don't make me put my baseball hat on backwards. Because then I look a lot younger. All right, so Lord of the Rings, The War of Rohirrim, and it's got its own freaking name on this trailer, which is so lame.
Which is King, yeah. And then my trailer of the week.
My trailer of the week by default is The End,
By default.
starring Tilda Swinton.
Yeah, who's not Uma Thurman.
With Michael
and
Shannon
would never
at the
be
end.
confused for her.
Michael Shannon, I remember that bit.
Yeah.
I like
And
him.
then- yeah.
So, David, this is one of those trailers where I can't even pretend. What in the world is this trailer about?
Okay, this trailer is about, it's an apocalyptic musical. is what the description says.
You know what? Can I just interrupt you for a second?
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking when I was watching this trailer? I was thinking how much I like musicals. And I was thinking, like, regret. I wish Joker had really leaned into the musical thing and just like owned it and celebrated it
And
and
actually
like
sang songs?
and like let Lady Gaga sing out, you know, like really like make it a musical. Like that could have been so much fun. It could have been such a great movie instead of kind of trying to be all things to all people and ended up being nothing to nobody.
Well, you know what also stood out about this to me, because I love musicals too, is that I was like, oh, this is so refreshing. It doesn't feel like a Lin-Manuel Miranda musical, which is what we've been getting.
Yeah.
Like the music felt original, the songs felt heartfelt. Not that he doesn't do good stuff, but I'm just saying, like, he definitely has, like, sometimes I feel like his music doesn't fit like what I would classically feel as a musical. Like this is like, they're singing about what they're doing and what they're feeling, and his is just like
Whistle while we work.
Yeah, here's like a hit song that like you'll sing later on that these characters also sing in the movie.
Speaking of musicals, Wicked is on pace to do some damage.
Well, okay. So trailer of the week. Let's finish.
Well, I'm just saying we're still talking about musicals.
Okay.
And I'm just saying, like, how hyped are we for Wicked?
Oh, I'm pretty hyped.
Off the charts. All right.
Yeah.
Our trailer of the week for those folks at home is The End.
Right.
And apologies to the hundreds of folks in attendance who had to sit through Dirty Angels, O Canada, and Lord of the Rings, The War of
Oh,
Rohan.
Canada was a good trailer. Come on.
It was a trailer. As you would say, it was a trailer that we watched.
That we watched. Sometimes I wonder how you know, we had to go with your love of trailers, your love of movies being so easy, but your love of trailers is so hard.
Yeah. I'm
What made you like this?
I'm a mystery.
That's for sure. Well, that's that's all the trailers. Trailer of the week is The End. I recommend watching it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I forgot we had this.
You got it.
I got it almost. It's still hard to nail that timing down.
All right, let's move on to our movie review this week.
Okay.
The movie is Anora, which I know that you watched. My Spies.
I don't like when you know that I watch a movie. I'm going to have to talk to my team and tell people from now on, no comment about
Don't
whether or
talk
not
to David.
no comment
Period.
about whether or not Penn saw the movie. But
Yeah.
you're right. I did watch it, Anora.
Yeah.
Starring what? Mickey Madison? Is that her name?
She's new, but yeah.
I think so.
I thought she was quite good.
Yeah.
Anora is the story.
Anora is the Stora.
Anora is the story. Anora is the story of a mid-20-something young girl who is a stripper who winds up meeting a very rich young Russian boy who pays her to hang out with him a lot, and then eventually they get married.
I can sum this entire movie up in one sentence. And it's the same thing I said when we watched the trailer. And then I watched a movie and I felt like my sentence sticks. This movie is Pretty Woman gone wrong.
Yes.
This
yes,
is R-rated
yes,
Pretty
yes,
Woman
yes.
gone wrong.
R-rated Pretty Woman going wrong. And it's very, 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 very clearly branded for adults. Right away.
I was really disappointed with this movie.
Really?
Yeah, I liked it. It was good, but I was disappointed because it won the Best Picture at Cannes, and everyone told me, or not everyone, like I was reading that it's like, I thought it was going to be like this great, like, I don't want to say deep, but like fresh, creative, exciting. Like I thought it was going to be different, and it was good, but first of all, it was crazy long, and it was kind of just another, Pretty Woman Gone Bad type of movie. And it was like, okay, but I didn't see anything about it. The only thing I would say is the final scene, literally the last 2 minutes or 3 minutes when she's in the car with him. that's some pretty powerful acting. That was pretty incredible. And maybe
great.
maybe the
great.
filmmaker would say, well, I needed to work you through 2 hours and 10 minutes to get to that last little bit.
It was pretty emotional, yeah.
And that last little bit was incredibly powerful. But the rest of the movie was not. The rest of the movie was fun and it was good and it was cool. But it just, I don't know, it wasn't what I expected. And we've talked on the show a million times. People like to see what they expect to see.
Well, here's an interesting. I remember we reviewed the first trailer and we thought it was going to. You said Pretty Woman Gone Wrong, and I think that's very much what it was. But it seemed much more serious and almost like a thriller.
Right.
And then the second trailer came out after it won all the awards, and it rebranded as a comedy. It's even listed on our scheduling thing as comedy. It is. I would not say it's a comedy. It is comedic in the same way that Guy Ritchie is comedic. It's
not even as funny as Guy Ritchie.
No, but it's like that quick action, like low key.
Yeah.
They're not putting jokes out for punchlines, but they're situationally funny things from an outside perspective.
Yeah, and the character, the Armenian guy who she ends up with at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
He stole the show for me. I was hooked on him the whole movie.
Right.
I wanted to see in every scene I was watching what he does there. And we introduced his character. He's second to the not to the hitman, to the enforcer kind of guy. He's the sidekick.
Well,
and he comes in and it's super tense and scary. And the main guy is tearing the place apart and, talking all bold and calling his parents in Russia and all this kind of stuff. And the wife, Mickey, is just sitting there terrified on the couch because she doesn't know what's going on. And he's sitting there kind of off to the side. And then there's this great awkward tension. And then there's this long silence, and then he goes, "Hi."
I'm Igor, by the way.
Yeah, I'm Igor, by the way. And then she goes, "What the hell is going on?" Or "What the F is going on?" Or something along those lines. And he goes, I really have no idea. Which he was absolutely great. I would love to see him in another movie.
Yeah. The whole reluctant, they weren't even mobsters. So that's what I like about it is from the trailers, it looks like it's going to be the mob. It's just a really rich family with a kid who had a priest that was supposed to watch over him, and the family basically owns the people in America. They
it's the same dynamics as the mob. It's just not the mob.
But they're not the mob.
Right.
Yeah. And so these enforcers come in, but they're not mobsters. They're just It's just like the priest's brother. So he's not a guy who beats people up professionally, and the other guy that's with him is just another guy from the church. And it's they pull up and he's don't touch anybody, don't hurt anybody. We're not here to beat anybody up. Just keep your cool, just look tough.
Yeah.
And intimidate everybody. And that's basically, and every time they do something, they're always what are you doing? Why would you do that? Why would you do these things that normal mobsters would do? Anyway, I thoroughly enjoyed, especially the second half.
Yeah.
First half of the movie was long and depending on who you're watching it with, it could be quite awkward.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to say worst movie I've ever seen.
I'm going to say best movie ever.
I'm saying it's the worst movie ever seen because of the disparity between my expectations and my reality. If I had never heard of this movie and somebody said, "Hey, come watch this movie with me," I would have loved it.
My expectations were low because of the difference between the trailers. I was I really don't know what to expect here. I don't think it's going to be as funny as they say.
I was looking for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, okay.
I was looking for a little bit of Black Swan. I was looking for a little bit of The Sopranos. You know what I mean? I felt like there were all these ingredients and I couldn't wait to see how they were going to sort of add up and make this incredible movie. And instead it was just another movie. It's good, but it's just another movie.
All right, well, we got a mixed bag on this one.
Yeah, there you go.
That's all right. So next week,
as usual, one of us didn't like it and the other one was wrong. Come on now.
What are we doing next week? You got a Real Pain or Red One?
I say Real Pain.
I do too.
Yeah. Red one's going to be good, but it's not like worth reviewing because it's just going to be a sort of a crazy family Christmas movie.
But A Real Pain looks really good.
This is with Macaulay Culkin's brother and Jesse Eisenberg. Kieran Culkin and Jesse Eisenberg.
I think it's written by Jesse Eisenberg. Maybe directed. Owen, do you know? Yeah.
It looks amazing. Have you guys seen it? Simon's already seen it.
Simon's on top of it.
Quick thumbs up. It's good. Good. 2 thumbs up. All right.
Cool.
So I'm excited to see it.
All right. Well, we have something special now. Because we're live. We're going to do...
Or live.
Live. We're going to do a ranking of the top 20 domestically grossing movies. Do you have the link up?
I'm about to. So on the screen right now for our audience, these are the top 25 grossing films in Lititz.
Okay.
And then now I'm switching over to the tab that David sent me. Whoops, that's not the one.
Yeah, make it full screen.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so what you can actually do, since this is your first time with it, as we decide, come to...
Wait, we got to decide together?
Yeah. We're a team, buddy. It's going to be hard.
This is our greatest challenge yet.
You can click and drag them into their spots.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so you're going to take the lead because I can't see it.
Okay, well then let's, we'll just go left to right.
Just pick
we got Fall Guy with what's his face and what's her face.
So we're ranking this S tier, which I explained to Penn last week.
Previously on the Penn Cinema podcast.
I could pull that up. Here we go.
Previously on the Penn Cinema podcast.
And then we questioned what S stood for, and we stenographer, stereographic, scenic.
It stands
savory,
for like superior.
Right. Okay. So now, what's the deal here? Like, as we stack them, are they going to be able to get moved?
No.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. There are 6 categories.
There's did not see, because I know there's at least 2 in here that both of us did not see.
So there's 5 categories, but there's 20 movies. So we're going to have to put 4 in each category?
Well, it doesn't have to be even. I'm just saying we're ranking them. Is this an A tier?
But then you can't move them.
B tier? No. Once they're down. So if you think a movie is better than another movie, it's got to go.
Okay. That's brutal. So what's the strategy? Do you want to start with the obvious ones?
I'm letting you lead this boat.
All right,
I made the list.
All right, we're going to start out with the obvious one, which is Inside Out 2.
Okay.
Which we're all agreeing is stupendous, right?
I didn't see it.
What?
Yeah.
All right, well, it was stupendous.
This is all on you.
It was amazing.
So what? Now, this is going to be hard.
Inside Out is my movie of the year.
It's your movie of the year?
It's my number 1 movie of the year.
You're going to put it in S tier?
I am putting it in S tier, and I won't be swayed.
I'm fighting this because I didn't see it because I didn't think it looked that good. So
and you're drunk.
The highest,
as
I'm
usual.
Very drunk. The highest you can put it is A.
Why?
Because I haven't seen it, so I can't agree that it's the best.
That's
movie
the
of the
stupidest thing I ever heard, but I will agree to it.
Okay.
All right. So the next
one. Put it in A. Come on.
I put it in A.
Okay.
I did. All right. Wild Robot. Now that's stereographic.
See, that is stereo. I'd say S tier.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely that's my second favorite movie of the year.
What's your first?
Daddy-O. It's not on here. So on this list, it's probably my movie of the year. But no, this isn't our personal best movies of the year. That'll come in January when we bore everyone at home with that list.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, well now I feel like the 2 most obvious ones are claimed. So we'll just go left to right.
Okay.
The Fall Guy, starring, it's not Ryan Reynolds, right? It's Ryan Gosling. And Emily Blunt.
Right. I felt like this movie was. Did you see this one?
Yes, we saw it and loved it.
Yeah, but I mean, where does it really stack up? Like, I feel like it's a B to C line.
I agree with that. I'm going to put it on B.
Yeah.
Because I remember at the time we were crazy for it. Like, it was so, and I remember being disappointed.
Yeah.
And I think I saw it in Vegas.
That suits.
Yeah, I saw it in Vegas at CinemaCon, and it was amazing. And then it didn't live up to expectations. And then I had a big fight with Universal because they released it online like the Monday after it opened, and the next weekend was going to be Labor Day weekend or Memorial Day weekend. It was Memorial Day, and I said just wait till the following Tuesday, and they were like, "Shut up."
No, yeah, I agree. B.
Okay, A Quiet Place, day 1.
Oof.
This is C to me.
It's definitely C.
And the reason why I say it's C is because it's not like top tier, but it was good enough that we don't need to put it in D.
Right. I'll agree with that.
All right.
It's not the worst movie on the list.
All right. This is going to get harder
It's
the
gonna
harder we get.
Yeah.
We should have left Wild Robot to the end. Alien Romulus, I think, is also a C movie.
Ooh. I would say it's B. I liked it.
I did too. I remember. Like,
I would watch it
I did.
again.
I did. I liked it a lot.
No,
I remember.
You didn't like it as much as I did.
I did not like it as much as you did, but I did like it. And what I remember liking was the soundtrack, like the score.
Okay.
Like I remember thinking this was awesome. It reminded me of just a good movie.
Like, I'm not saying it's A tier, but I would definitely give it a B.
All right, here's one.
Okay.
Godzilla X Kong.
That's a D for me.
Yeah.
Did you see it? You didn't think you
Yeah,
saw it?
I did. I saw it. Kung Fu Panda 3 or 4 or something. I can't
I didn't
read.
see that one, so
All
I
right.
can go. I'm assuming you didn't either.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
D.
D.
What do you think?
I'm going to put it reluctantly on D. And the reason why is because I did not think it was very good. But the reason why I say reluctant is because I just love that franchise. You know. All right, here's one. I think this might. All right. Twisters.
Well, you love this movie.
I loved this movie.
You love this movie, and I laughed at it because I thought it was so bad.
Do you remember who saw this movie?
You saw this movie.
I saw this movie, and also Kaylo
What?
has a deathly fear of tornadoes,
No way.
as does her little buddy, and the two of them paired up and came in and braced themselves and watched this movie. And now, if I'm correct, she's no longer afraid of tornadoes.
She's faced her fears.
Oh, no, maybe not as afraid
Not
of
as
tornadoes.
much.
Yeah.
But she's sitting here pretty high up, so
Yeah.
if the tornado was going to come, she's the first one
Right.
to take
She's
it.
the first one.
Yeah, you didn't think about that when you took that seat, did you?
When the kids were little, and Kayla was afraid of tornadoes, I always told them, if we have a real tornado coming, we're all going to the theater, and we're getting the men's room under Theater 5. It's the safest place in all of Lancaster County.
All right.
All right,
so
Twisters.
where do
I'm
you wanna
saying
put
A.
it?
I'm saying A. Not stupendous, not spluriferous.
I would let you put it in B.
No, because I let you put Aliens in B. All right, next
right,
up,
fine.
David. Let's see where this one sits.
Okay.
Are you ready?
All right.
This is the big one. I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
It rhymes with Dune 2. Oh my God, ladies and for those of folks at home that couldn't see this, it's a little messy in here because David's head just exploded.
Yeah.
From the internal conflict of David because he wants to put this in S, but he knows it's not worthy. So then he thinks to himself, okay, well, we'll just put it in A. But then he thinks to himself, actually,
I really hate that ending.
it's not
so bad.
worth A either. So now he's in B, and then he's like, actually, I like the Alien Romulus better. So I'm going to
did.
put my favorite all-time franchise in the C slot.
It's got to go in the C slot.
Brutal.
You're right.
Brutal.
You literally thought it out. If it's not better than Aliens, then it's got to go under Alien Romulus.
I don't know if I'm proud or embarrassed at how well I saw you.
I'm really upset by that. The ending. I've talked about it a million times, but it upsets me that it wasn't good.
All right, next up.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with this. This is kind of a mess. Despicable Me 4.
Okay, again, not one that I saw, but you liked it, didn't you?
I liked it. So should we? I mean,
you could put it in you could put it in D or
no,
or
it's
C.
it's a C.
Yeah.
It could be a B, but since we both didn't see it,
Unlike Kung Fu Panda, where am I not seeing it? And what was the other one that you put really high that I didn't see? Whatever.
Dune 2.
Yeah, Dune 2. Yeah.
All right, next up,
All right.
Imaginary Friends. If
That's a C as well.
I'm not going to push back on that because I think here's the thing with If. I think it's a better movie. I think it's a B. But the reason why I will agree to a C is because what I just complained about Anora. If came out at the same time as I think Inside Out, and there was another kids movie that came out around the same time, Garfield maybe or Sonic, and If all the parents loved If, and everybody was like, this is amazing, and it's so thoughtful, and John Krasinski's the best, and all this kind of stuff, and the kids were like bored.
Yes.
The kids were like, Mom, can I get another popcorn? And, like, I ran out of Twizzlers, and Jimmy touched me, and, And so the disconnect between the intended audience and the actual audience and the actual movie, like the movie itself should be a B or maybe even an A, but because it was disappointing to so many kids, I'm cool with a C.
Yeah, I did. I actually saw that movie with kids, and they were just squirming and
yeah. Next up, the Garfield movie.
I didn't see it. Did you see it?
I did not see it.
Oh.
I thought I did because I wanted to see it.
You wanted to. You got the popcorn.
And we got
out.
the things. All right, next one is I know exactly where I want this to be, but I'm gonna see what you think here. Beetlejuice. That's right, David. It should be a B.
No way.
Absolutely.
No way.
Why?
That is a C tier movie.
Talk me out of it.
Best.
They can't all be C tier movies.
How many plot lines did it have? I'm sorry. Take your shoes off because you're going to need them.
Why
to
do
count all the plot lines that were needless in that movie?
Everything about the movie was needless.
Yeah, exactly. So how does it get a B?
I will agree. I will move it down to a C because I have the advantage of seeing all these titles in front of me, and I will agree that it does not deserve to be in the same ranking as Alien.
Thank you.
Okay. Now here's a tricky one, which also they're all going to end up in C. I can just feel it. Bob Marley, One Love.
Again, I didn't see it, but I'll trust your judgment because it did look like a good movie. Did you see it?
I did, and I loved it because I love Bob Marley, and I'm going to just leave it in B because B stands for Bob.
All right.
It ends with Us. Do you remember this
I
one?
liked that movie.
It was Blake Lively.
Yeah.
And who was her co-star?
That's a solid A. I'd give that an A.
Yeah, I would too.
For the
I would too.
Of like romantic drama movie, like I think it deserves an A.
Yeah, I'm on board.
I thought it was well done.
Yep, totally agree. Oh, this little gem right here.
Oh boy.
Venom.
Was there an F tier, or did we forget that one? Or I hate that it's on here. You want to know why I picked domestic instead of worldwide?
In the hopes of Venom not making the list?
Well, and I specifically got it so Joker wasn't on the list because Joker was number 19 worldwide. Oh my God. And I looked at that and I said, the rest of the world doesn't know what they're thinking.
All right, I'm putting Venom on D.
Yes, thank goodness.
Okay, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
I'd say it's a solid B. Like, it wasn't great, but it was a good like opening to a new trilogy of movies.
On par with Alien?
I'd say I liked them about the same.
I'm cool with Kingdom Planet of the Apes being a B, but I'm wondering if Alien shouldn't be an A. But we'll revisit that. All right, next up. Well, here's another A title, if not S. Deadpool X Wolverine.
I'd say, you know what? I'm going to give it an S.
Is it a splendoriferous?
Because I've been thinking about how I want to see it again.
Mm-hmm.
The cameos in that movie are great.
Mm-hmm.
It lived up to the hype and then some.
And then some.
When you think about, like, is it the best Marvel movie or whatever?
No.
But
nobody asked it to be.
No. It did exactly what it was going to do, and it did it well.
Yeah.
For that, I'll give it an S.
Okay.
It's one of the best movies of the year.
Last but not least, Bad Boys Ride or Die.
That one surprised me, too. You know, here... Should we break our rule a little bit here? Because if we move from Alien up to A, then Bad Boys can be a B. But if we leave Alien in B, then it's got to be a C.
I say we leave Alien because whether you move Alien or not, Bad Boys should be a C.
All right.
Boom. There you have it. Save or download. I'm going to save this shit.
Yeah.
Post this.
Or download it. Yeah. Whatever. So that we can post it online.
Okay.
So there you have it. Was that fun? Did everyone enjoy that?
You know what we should? You know what I want to do next time?
What's that?
Is have you ever done that? Like brackets.
Yeah,
I know. You know, with sports ball, it's not your thing, but it kind of could be. Like it would be super fun, like to write out the brackets and have them like boil down to see your movie of the year.
Yeah, but the brackets have to be randomly generated.
That's true.
The first ones, because I think with those scenarios, it all really depends on like where you start.
Yeah, because like if your first bracket is Deadpool and Inside Out.
Yeah, and then do you have a loser bracket?
Right. I don't know. I guess.
Okay.
All right. Well, that was cool. That was
fun.
Something to do.
So that brings us.
It's something to do.
A lot of people say that about our show.
That should be our new tagline.
It was something
the Penn Cinema podcast. It's something to do.
Yeah. All right. Well, that brings us to listeners' feedback, question, comments, so forth and so on.
And so forth and so on.
You ready?
Not
for this?
just the so forth. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Do we have a sound for our boy?
We don't, but let me just say we are ready. I got a presentation ready for this.
Oh God. Okay.
So now, do you want to read the beginning and I'll read
the
important stuff?
Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to read it word for word, but I'm going to set the tone.
Yeah.
And also, we want to remember, don't let me forget, we want to take questions from the audience because I know there's at least one news reporter who's going to share some news with us.
Okay.
All right, this is from Connor O'Connor. It came in on our red bat phone. This was not ordinary email. This came in on our hotline. All right, so he writes, lads, I am sorry to say I've got no time for pleasantries this time around. I am in desperate need of your help. You'll remember my last letter where I filled you in on how I met my wonderful lady, Seville. Now, can I just ask you, like Connor O'Connor has a sketchy record.
Have you seen the guy?
Right. I mean, you take one look at him.
Mugshot.
Right.
Imagine typical mugshot.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, my question is, Seville.
Right.
Does anybody know anybody named Seville? That sounds a lot like a made-up name. I'm just saying.
Sounds like an Irish name.
Okay, yeah. And isn't there a barber? The Barber of Seville. Isn't that a thing?
Barber of Fleet Street?
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. All right, so anyway, he's got this lady friend, Seville, who I think he met with when he fell off a ladder listening to our show.
Right.
You can't make that stuff up.
No, if anything's real.
Right.
Us being boring enough for you to fall off a ladder.
Right.
It's top on that list.
Right. So he goes on to say, last weekend was now this is my favorite sentence of the whole letter.
Yeah.
This makes my guy. Previously, I thought he was sketchy, but now he's my guy.
Yeah.
He goes on to write, last weekend was my annual...
You act like this isn't a normal thing. We've established, we already know one
David,
person
it
who
is
does
not
this fairly regularly. I've done it at least 3 times. All right.
Okay, well, my boy, Connor O'Connor, this is an annual thing for him. So he writes, last weekend was my annual...
This is not funny to
No,
you?
it's not. I just got the giggles. All right. Last weekend was my annual Lord of the Rings marathon weekend, extended edition with the boys. Extended edition, of course. So it's an all-weekend event, complete with a few trips down to the pub and several rounds of takeaway. I think that's European for takeout.
Right. Yeah.
So they get some drinks, get some wings.
It comes from the Latin.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's Latin derivative, as everybody knows.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. He goes, it was an all-weekend event with food and drink. And then he goes, the rub was that I was supposed to take Sevi, who I think we know is Seville.
Right.
The rub is that I was supposed to take Sevi out on a Saturday night. I completely missed the boat. I left my lady love hanging like a middle child. This
He's
guy,
got away with words.
I love
all
this
right?
guy. I love this guy so much. He goes, I left my lady love hanging like a middle child on their 10th birthday. I'm ashamed to say this isn't the first time I've sheared the wrong side of the sheep when it comes to relationships. It's like my gran always used to say, you can't mend a broken fence with a bucket of fish.
Face.
My gran used to say, you can't mend a broken fence with a bucket of fish guts.
It's true. That's true.
What
You've never heard
kind
that
of
saying before?
Fucked up world. Okay. So grandma's throwing buckets of fish guts at her fence, and then so he continues onto your part in all, onto our part in all this. So in other words, he's now getting to the point.
Yeah, finally.
After all that. Onto your part in all this. Sevi has not returned my calls or texts since that night, but I know she listens to your show as faithful as a sunrise. I've written a letter to Seville below. If you could read it on your next episode, I know she would hear it, and maybe, just maybe, I could win her back. Help me out, lads. COC.
Okay, we ready for this?
David,
let's get emotional.
David,
here.
first of all, hey girl.
Hey girl.
That's how that's the setup.
Yeah.
This is real. Like this podcast, like we fool around.
Right.
We tell jokes, we jibber jabber, but this is like the real deal. Somebody's relationship is hanging in the balance.
Yeah.
Right. So no fart jokes, no underwear jokes.
Let me set the stage for this.
All right, please do.
Dearest Seville, I frogged it all up. I know I did. I was like one of those arses who wins the lottery but ends up hauling trash for a few years later because he didn't know how to handle what he had. I've been with other girls and I know how good I had it with you. Other gals will take candy from a baby, but you're the kind who will throw candy at the baby.
Ouch!
Hard candies. That's how generous you are. Do you remember how happy we were the day we found that raccoon caught in the drain pipe? We were able to free it after it gawked up all the crayons it had eaten. It gawked up with all the crayons.
Gawked up, yeah.
That's how happy I want to make you every day.
Every day.
Give me another chance, love, and I swear I'll do better.
Swear.
Next year, the lads and I will only watch the theatrical editions for the marathon. Or maybe we'll keep the extended editions, but we'll do our drinking at home instead of down at the pub. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that you're with me. I love you, Seville. Seville, Planich, Kirby, Orodian. Please call me. Here we go.
Well, we wish our boy the very, very best.
Yeah. He's
that was something.
Come back, Seville.
Yeah,
you know.
Baby, come on, you're killing
Baby,
it.
come back.
Yeah, exactly.
It's on my next album.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the next listener note we have is from a first-time ever writer, Mavid Dalton.
What?
Yeah. Sounds similar. It sounds a lot like your name.
It does.
Yeah.
It can't be because Mavid's a girl's name.
Mavid is Irish.
Right.
Right. Yeah. So we have another Irish listener. Mm-hmm. And the Irish listener writes and says, Interstella 5555, please tell me this is coming our way.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know anything about this?
I mean, I don't know any Mavids, so.
Mavids. Yeah.
I clearly don't.
Right.
But if you want to talk about Interstellar 555.
That's what Mavid wants to talk about.
Right.
Yeah.
It's an amazing visual representation. It's a film made to the entire album of Daft Punk, Interstellar 555.
Is that the name of that Daft Punk's album? Like, what is Interstellar 55555?
Well, it's my favorite. I think the album's called Discovery.
Okay, so the name of the album is not Interstellar.
No.
Okay.
But the premise of it is all this. It's like a musical. At some points, like it's a band on Earth gets abducted by aliens because music on the alien planet is no good, and they get abducted and then medically altered to look like the aliens, and then they become slaves to the music business on this planet where they have to perform.
You know who would
their
love
hit
this
song over and over again.
You know who would love this?
What's that?
Seville.
Seville would love this.
She should take Connor O'Connor to go see this movie at their local multiplex. I was trying to think of an Irish thing to put in there.
But the big thing is it coming to Penn Cinema?
It is not. It's being released by Trafalgar Square, whatever, and who we love doing their shows, but the timing is...
it looked like pretty bad timing.
It's pretty bad timing.
December, right? We're
going to have our hands full of actual movies, but if they want to like re-release it in January or something, like, we would be all over this.
It looks... I would love to see it in the theater.
Yeah, me too.
But, because I really enjoy watching the film.
Okay, and last but not least, we have a listener who has some news
that she
would like to share with the group. go.
Zootopia 2.
Did we hear it here first, or is that old news?
I didn't hear that.
It's news to me.
That's news right here.
All right.
Wow. I mean,
Halo.
that's fresh.
She's
Halo.
bringing it hot off the presses.
Yeah. She's up pretty high for someone who doesn't like twisters. That's all I'm saying.
Afraid of heights.
Yeah. So, well, that's all of the listener feedback we got this week. Look, if you want to be a part of the show, or, need us to reach out to your loved ones for you, go ahead and email us, podcast@penncinema.com. That's our new email to go with the new logo.
Yeah, but if
penncinema.com.
Right. If you want us to involve ourselves in your romantic endeavors,
Right.
you better have a good story. Like don't come at us like, oh, I was downtown drinking.
Right.
Like, come at us with like a Lord of the Rings extended edition marathon, and then we're all in.
With breaks for the pub.
Right. Like, if you're doing something stupid, we don't want any part of it.
Right.
But if you're
doing
like
something really stupid.
Like, what if you're watching Star Wars in correct order? Anatomical order.
Anatomical order. As opposed to chronological.
Right. Either one.
Perfect.
All right, so we would be happy to, and yes, I'm sorry, you were doing a great job of reminding folks of. We got the new logo. We're building a bar, and we decided we'd get a new email address to go with it.
Podcast@penncinema.com.
Podcast@penncinema.com. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. Hey, look, this brings us to the next segment of the show, our final segment. I got to sit here and I got to say in front of all these people, Penn, what's up with you?
What's with you? My new favorite part of the show. What's with me? Let's see. I watched We Live in Time. I watched Heretic. I watched The Diplomat Season 2. Amy and I and Kayla are watching Only Murders in the Building. And I watched the first episode of Monsieur Spade, which stars Clive Owen. And everything I watch...
like the fastest run through you've
everything,
ever done.
Everything I watch...
Yeah, everything.
...is either in the movie theater or on Netflix or on YouTube. But here's my point. My point is I cannot handle all these. I'm so over all these other platforms, Apple TV, HBO, Prime, like Hulu. They're all so frustrating. Like, you got to remember 16 passwords. You log in. There's commercials now.
Ugh.
Like, why are there commercials? I thought commercials went the way of the Brady Bunch. Like, can we be done with them?
Here's my challenge.
Talk to me.
To you.
Oh, yeah. Are you offline yet?
First of the year.
I don't buy it. We should do a fundraiser, like for the Ketchum Family Relief Fund, and everybody donates it to bet on how long until David.
No.
Because there's no chance you make it.
No.
0% chance.
I am not paying for anything except for Paramount Plus when Star Trek is on. Now,
so you decided
if I have access to it in other means, if someone else wants to pay for it.
All right, I'm telling right now, all your friends, nobody invite them over to watch anything. And I also think it's ironic. You're going to give up all the streaming platforms, except you're going to save the worst one. It's like
it is the worst one, except for when Star Trek is on. It's the only place I can watch Star Trek.
Oh my God. Okay.
And thank God the Dune series comes out before this starts, so I can quickly watch that.
You're never gonna make it
and pop out. It's gonna be rough.
You're never gonna make it, and I am not gonna support you in making it.
Stranger Things is next.
Oh
next
yeah,
year,
yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, oh man,
yeah. I'm going to come in and I'm going to specifically up my watching of everything, all the Star Wars stuff, the Disney Channel. I'm going to be on all those platforms. And every week you're going to be like, what's with you? And I'm going to be like, oh, well, listen, it was awesome. And this was incredible. I can't wait. 2025 is going to be our best year yet. David, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What's with you?
Let me tell you what's with me, if you don't mind.
Yeah, please.
I've been watching Only Murders in the Building, but not the current season.
Oh, good.
I'm on season 3 because that's where I left off. So I'm picking up. I had to deal with some unruly, let's call them coworkers.
Ugh, they're the worst.
And they were just like, oh, the Murders in the Building season 4 talk, blah, 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 murder this, and I suspect that, blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, well, I guess maybe.
Nobody likes that.
I could watch more of it, but I'm going to watch what I want to watch.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah.
Because I love it. It's so good.
I do really enjoy the show.
And
I just had dropped off.
I think it's fun to note, Amy and I were all set to sit down and watch episode 5.
Right.
That's because that's where we were at. And we were super excited. We got our snacks ready. We got a drink. We're good to go. All nestled in. In walks Kalo.
Yeah. And instantly your heart grew 4 sizes.
Your heart grew 4 sizes.
Yeah.
And we were like, hey, you want to watch Only Murders in the Building with us? And she was like, absolutely. So we queued up episode 5, and she was like, who's that? What's this other thing? So we go back to episode 1
of season 1
of season 4 or 3, whatever the new season
whatever
is.
the new season is.
And watched 4 episodes, and then I fell asleep during the 4th episode. So I'm still stalled. But you know what you won't do for your kids.
The things you do for your kids.
Yeah. Well, when your kids are as amazing as my kids, you do anything.
My kids are pretty amazing.
Yeah, they are.
All right. Well, that wraps us up. Thanks everyone for coming out for this live show. Next week, it's a real pain.
Yeah.
But we're going to be here talking about a movie called A Real Pain.
I get it. I see what you did there.
Look, if you want to be a part of the show in any way, the best way to do that is to shoot us an email, podcast@penncinema.com. But if, say, someone is out there and they're like, I really feel like Penn with his daughter, and I want to take care of this podcast.
Yeah.
How can people show their support?
Well, what a lot of people are doing.
A lot of them.
You know, we're seeing this all over the place today because it's the Red Rose Film Festival weekend. So what a lot of people are doing are going into their local neighborhood film festivals, and there's some poor schmuck presenting his movie, you know, poured his heart and soul or her heart and soul into it, and they got all, you know, it's on an incredibly important topic, like saving humanity and some shit like that. And then, you know, at the end of the screening, they take Q&A.
Yeah.
And what directors really like is they're tired of talking about their movie all the time. So
that is true.
What they really like is if people go in the audience and raise their hand with a question and say, like, where can I find the Penn Cinema podcast? And then what that does is it gets the whole audience talking about the podcast instead of that dumb movie they just saw.
How come your film has not been featured?
Right. That's an even better idea. Yeah. If your film is so great,
why don't they talk about it on the Penn Cinema podcast? That's my number one question. All right. Well, once again for the Penn Cinema podcast, I'm David Moulton.
And I'm Penn Ketchum. Take care and party on. Is that our outro music?
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us this episode. Yeah. Our hosts would love to hear from you.
Thanks for listening to the show, Ben.
I thought it was the Irish guy.
Oh, no.
Email podcast@penncinema.com. This podcast is a production of Penn Cinema. Escape to the movies at Penn Cinema, featuring crisp digital projection, killer sound, reserved seating, and premium power recliners. With locations in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Wilmington, Delaware, and Huntington Valley, Pennsylvania. Showtimes and tickets available at www.penncinema.com.
Good. Yeah. Great, I'm happy.
It's a cut.
All right.
Okay. We're back.
All right.
We're back because we forgot to take questions from the audience.
All right. Well, first of all, we also got some input from the audience. It was anonymous.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying there are 10 of them.
Yeah. 10 audience members or 10?
10 sticky notes, and they're on top.
Whoa.
Let's start piecing that together.
Okay.
10 top. It's almost like, it sounds a lot like top 10.
It almost sounds like someone we know.
And one says, I love Penn Cinema podcast. One says, can anyone get me out of this alley? Best podcast I've ever heard. And my favorite.
Yeah.
Because I'm not reading all 10.
Right.
You know,
That's
just a selection.
10 is a lot.
My favorite is, wait, Is this Hot Topic?
The comment I never made.
The
but I
Hot
totally
Topic
did.
joke. You never made that comment. I
All
think
right.
you and what's-his-face conspired
Yeah, obviously.
to plant.
Yeah.
It's convenient that you with the editor board was able to like, yeah. Okay, so we
All
got
right.
questions from our audience up top.
Up top, we had questions.
Oh, you're looking at it.
Where's our dream place to
Our
do a
dream
live
place
recording?
besides Penn Cinema. Yeah. Oh boy.
Besides Penn Cinema.
Like, are you talking like realistically or like absolutely like over the top fun? Radio City Music Hall.
Radio City Music
That
Hall.
would be the ticket. New York City, Saturday night, sold out show, Radio City. The Rockettes introduce us, right?
I love it.
Yeah, either that or my favorite place to see a concert, Madison Square Garden. But it's got to
Yeah.
be New York City. It's got to be Saturday night. You know,
I would love to do it at New York Comic Con.
oh yeah, that'd
Just
be
to have even a small panel at New York Comic Con
yes.
would be
How do we make that happen?
a lot. I don't know.
That's a great. We'll get Simon and Owen to do it.
Yeah. Here's a question that I had for you. I was going to propose on the show.
Yeah,
That this might rock
you were
the
going to
world.
propose on the show, but
Yeah.
you know I'm already married.
Well,
Go
not
ahead with
really.
your other question.
I'll go with the other one.
Yeah.
Would you rather all music and songs exist, but they're performed by Pitbull, or
I already want to select the second one, but
all
I
musicians
gotta wait.
exist, but they can only sing one Pitbull song, just different variations of it?
That's an excellent question. I'm going to defer to my team. I'll have to get back to you on that.
Okay,
one.
all right. Well,
Yeah.
that's podcast at PennCinema.com. let us know.
Podcast at PennCinema.com.
That's the big thing. All right. Well, thanks again, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.